I'm Sandro with Galfer Braking Systems. I'm going to be talking a little bit about how to install a Galfer rear rotor on your ATV. On the ATV, the first thing obviously that we want to do is we want to take the wheel off on both sides. Just on one side. We're going to take the wheel off, we're going to take the spindle out, and then what we want to do is we want to get to the rear rotor from stock. Once you get to the rear rotor, you want to remove the rear rotor by removing the bolts and taking it just off, and then you're going to install the Galfer rotor on. The Galfer rotor will reuse your stock bolts, and your stock bolts are probably going to need some Loctite. Look on your manual to see what the Loctite is and the torque specification for those bolts. Once you've installed our rotor, do keep in mind that our rotor is non-directional. So once it's bolted on, you assemble everything back together, put it back inside. If you have any difficulties with the caliper brake pads having been pushed too much inside because of the pistons or the new thickness on the new rotor, you want to get a screwdriver and simply push inside of the caliper a little bit until you push the pistons in and remove the brake pad or move the brake pad back again towards the inside, and you'll be able to slide the caliper back inside. So again, we're going to remove the wheel, we're going to remove the stock rotor, we're going to reuse the bolts that come from the stock system. We're going to look at the manual to make sure that we are using the right Loctite to bolt back on those bolts and the right torque specification. We're going to remove the caliper, and then we're going to drop the caliper back inside, and if we have any difficulties, we're going to prime and push the pistons out of the caliper way so that you get the right cavity between the rotor. Once you have the rotors installed, the Galfer rotors have a 6-month warranty as long as you're using Galfer brake pads. It's important to note that although the rotor is laser cut and it has been heat treated, you still need to do a little bit of an easy kind of riding at the beginning. Don't go out and hammer on the rotor too hard. You just want to make sure that you do easy heating cycles on it. If you've got any problems whatsoever while installing the rear rotor or breaking in the rear rotor, you can always contact us. You can do so by going onto our website or just call us up. Thank you.